Every day, billions of people open apps without paying a single dollar. Social media, search engines, maps, email, video platforms, messaging. Most people think they're getting something for free. But here's the strange part. Some of the companies giving away these products have become some of the richest businesses in human history. Think about that for a moment. If billions of people aren't paying, where do billions of dollars actually come from? It sounds impossible until you realize you've been looking at the wrong business. Because these companies were never simply building apps. They were quietly building something much bigger. An invisible economic system operating behind every notification, every recommendation, every scroll, and every second of your attention. Once you see it, you'll never look at a free app the same way again. This is the hidden business model behind the modern internet. Imagine walking into a supermarket where everything is free. The food, the drinks, the electronics, everything. At first, you'd probably think there must be a catch. Because businesses don't survive by giving everything away. They survive by making money. Yet somehow, the largest technology companies on Earth offer products used by billions of people without charging most of them anything. Google search, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, YouTube. From the outside, it almost looks irrational. Why would investors pour billions of dollars into companies that give their products away for free? The answer isn't hidden inside the app. It's hidden inside the business model. And that's where the story becomes fascinating. Because before a company can make billions, it needs something far more valuable than your payment. It needs your presence. Every successful business has to solve one problem. How do we attract customers? Some companies lower prices. Others improve quality. Some compete through convenience. Technology companies discovered something almost unbelievable. Instead of lowering the price, they removed it completely. Because the easiest product to convince someone to try is one that costs absolutely nothing. Google search, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, YouTube. That single decision changed the entire internet. Because once millions of people could join, growth became explosive. One person invites another. Friends invite friends. Families join together. Entire communities begin forming. Suddenly, the company isn't serving thousands, it's serving millions. Then hundreds of millions. Then billions. But the real breakthrough wasn't the free product. It was what happened after everyone arrived. The process is something like this. Imagine owning the busiest shopping mall on Earth. Not a mall visited by thousands, but one visited by billions of people every single day. Every business would want access to those people. Not ownership, just one opportunity to be seen. That's exactly what the biggest technology companies built. Not software, not apps. They built attention marketplaces. Every person opening an app creates an opportunity for a business to reach them. Suddenly, free starts making sense because removing the price removes the barrier. And when the barrier disappears, growth accelerates faster than almost any other business model in history. The process goes like this. The users aren't paying. Businesses are. And that's the hidden engine powering the modern internet. But if businesses are paying for attention, then one question remains. How do platforms keep your attention for as long as possible? Imagine owning a business where every extra second someone stays makes your company more valuable. Because attention quietly became one of the most valuable resources in the world. Not because attention itself can be sold, but because attention creates opportunity. Every advertisement begins with attention. Every purchase begins with attention. Every subscription, every download, every click. The process is something like this. That's why platforms compete for something far more valuable than money. They compete for your time. Every additional minute multiplied by billions of people becomes one of the most valuable assets a company can own. Which explains why the internet slowly transformed into an attention economy. And once you understand that, almost everything else starts making sense. Once attention became the product, a completely new question appeared. How do you keep people from leaving? Because every second someone stays creates another opportunity to show something, recommend something, or sell something. That's why technology companies began studying something far more complicated than software: human behavior. What captures curiosity? What creates emotion? What makes someone stay just a little longer? Notifications, recommendations, infinite scrolling, autoplay, personalized feeds. None of these appeared by accident. The process goes like this. Every feature was designed to reduce friction and increase engagement. Not because the companies wanted people to waste time, but because attention became the business. And once attention became measurable, it also became optimizable. By now, the business model starts looking very different. The users aren't paying, but someone definitely is. Imagine owning a billboard that billions of people voluntarily look at every single day. Businesses don't simply buy advertisements. They buy access to human attention. And the more accurately a platform understands who you are, what you enjoy, and what captures your attention, the more valuable that opportunity becomes. Suddenly, every click, every search, every pause becomes economically meaningful. The process is something like this. That's why companies are willing to spend billions of dollars every year. They're not paying for software. They're not paying for servers. They're paying for access to people. Which means the real product was never the app itself. It was the audience. By now, the picture becomes much clearer. Free apps were never really free. Every day, billions of people receive incredibly useful services. Search, communication, navigation, entertainment. In return, the platforms receive something equally valuable: human attention. That's the exchange. Not money for software, but attention for services. The process goes like this. Once you understand this exchange, almost everything about the modern internet starts making sense. The products keep improving. AI keeps becoming smarter. Recommendations become more accurate. Everything becomes more personalized. Because every interaction quietly teaches the system something new. Which means every search, every scroll, every pause, every click quietly becomes part of something much larger. The internet didn't become one of the most valuable industries in history by giving products away. It became valuable by redesigning how value itself is created. Every search, every message, every recommendation, every scroll quietly participates in that system. Most people never notice it because the exchange feels invisible. But once you understand where the money actually comes from, you begin seeing the modern internet very differently. Because free was never the business. It was the invitation. And once billions accepted the invitation, one of the largest business systems in human history quietly began. But if free apps became billion-dollar businesses because they captured human attention, then another question appears. Who decides what gets your attention in the first place? In the next documentary, we uncover the invisible systems deciding what billions of people see every single day.